hello everybody. To nobody in particular, because I'm pretty sure you guys have all given up on me. Just kidding. Welcome back, you guys. It's been a hot minute. Just been slightly depressed. No motivation whatsoever. Work has been super, super busy. Hey Vicky, you always got me. Yeah, just a lot going on in my life. Work's been super busy, a lot of overtime, so I haven't been able to get back on here. But I've got new people at work now, so I should be a little bit better. But thanks to you guys that come back and have been asking where I've been, trying to cook and stuff, but I'm back. I think hopefully I can find some time to do this, at least maybe once a week for now, and then we'll see from there. But we're making rajas con crema today. It should be fun. I'm gonna add some shrimp to it too, so let's get started. I've got my chiles. Oh, you guys, I have a freaking air fryer now. I got it for Christmas. That's fun. I love that. It makes everything like 10 times easier. So, hey Jenny. So yeah, it's awesome. So I've got my chiles in there. I'm gonna take them out in a minute. So I'll be back. Look how easy it is, you guys. They're like done. Like you just have to put them in your bag and like just let them sudar, so that the skin can come off. So easy. Ouch. Just be careful because it's hot. Ah. Alright. Let's that. Okay, so I'm going to use 5 because I'm going to make quite a bit. So, because I love rajitas. So I'm going to just use 5 of them. Aw, I know, it's been a minute. I missed you guys. I missed doing this with you guys. But like I said, I've had a lot of work and a lot of overtime. So it was just not possible because I was getting home like super late. And then by the time that I was able to get dinner done, it was like 10. So I was like, yeah, that's a little too late. Anyways, so I got my chiles in the bag. So we're gonna let those sweat for a bit so that the skin can peel off easier. We are gonna use, look how huge this thing is, you guys. We're gonna use some onion real quick. The rajitas. Find a knife. Oh, there we go. We're just gonna rebanar. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this yet because this does like really thin slices. Oh, you know what? I've got another one. I've got the other attachment. So if you want to save time, I love this thing. If you want to save time, just use one of these. There's like a thin slice and a thick slice. I think I'm going to just use thick slices today. That way I can get done faster. Because Georgie's going to be coming out pretty soon from work. So yeah, so how's everybody been? Well, I hope everybody's doing fine. Summer's back. It's been so hot today over here. It's been nice though. I cleaned all morning. My house is nice and clean. Well, part of my house because I didn't get to finish because I still have to do dinner, but it's nice. See, I love this thing. See how easy that was? You just slice. Can you guys see? Here, there we go. Just slice everything. Ooh, be careful. I almost sliced my finger. That was slightly scary. Guys, winter is not my season. I get like really depressed. I get seasonal depression. So I don't feel like doing anything. Just like, I'm like a little bear. I just hibernate in my room. I don't want nobody to talk to me. My husband has to drag me out of my room. All right, well, there's that. And then you guys can also just use a knife and slice your stuff. Your onions, sorry, not your stuff, your onions. Probably a lot easier with your knife. You don't have to like, well, maybe, let's see. I don't know how much you guys want. I think that might be enough. Yeah, just, that might be too much actually. I love onions and I go a little overboard sometimes. I gotta sometimes catch myself. All right. I'm gonna put this in a little bag so it doesn't stink up our fridge and it doesn't dry out. Check on our chiles real quick. Let's see how they're looking. Ooh, look at that. They're so sweaty. All right. Oh, you guys are also gonna need a can of corn. I forgot to drain that. And just drain it of all your liquid. Let me grab my rag. Oh, you guys, I almost cried with those onions. Not like other times though. They're not, it wasn't as potent. Let's grab one at a time. Leave the rest in there. And you're just gonna start taking off your skin. Look how easy it is, you guys. If you haven't invested in an air fryer, do it. It is like the best thing ever. Like, do you guys remember when I first started and I didn't have one, so I would have to use my grill or my comal? And it's just not the same. Like, I seriously had put these in the air fryer like 10 minutes before I went live. That's all it took, was just 10 minutes for them to get to this point. It's so nice. Oh, yummy. It smells so good. I love chile poblano or pasilla. Oh, the lady at the store said pasilla, so I always just knew it as chile poblano. But apparently that's not what this is. Is that different? Does anybody know if the two chiles are different? So I want to take out all of your seeds and just put them to the side and just do that. Hi, Chenna! You guys encouraged me. So shout out to my my coworker. Her name is Janie. She's a new lady that works there, and she was like showing me about how she has a YouTube channel, how she's gonna start it back up again and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. And so for some reason se me salió decirle that I used to do like a cooking show on Facebook, or a cooking channel on Facebook. And she was like, show me. And I was like, no, it's embarrassing. And she's like, no, show me. I was like, okay, lady, calm down. But I am, oh man, like, she's so like encouraging. Like, me dio motivación to like pick this back up again, because I was just like on the fence about it. I was like, do I even want to do this again? Like, but she like just was like so encouraging. She, like, I am so glad that she works there. Like, just her energy, like, you know, sometimes you just need that happy energy and somebody just to be happy for you. Like, she doesn't even know me and she's like super excited for me, and I'm like, yes, you're the type of energy I need in my life. So shout out to you, Janie, if you find this, or if you added me because she asked me for it. I don't know if she's added me yet, but I'm excited. I love happy people. I love energetic, positive people. Like, that's just makes life so much easier when you have positive people around you that aren't so negative, and I love it. I love that energy. That's why I try to be positive. Sometimes I know it's hard, but I always try to be positive. I always try to encourage everybody and like think about the positivity of life. Because I know it's not always fun, but aw, thank you, Chenna. I know everybody, like, there's like been a couple people, mainly my family, that's been asking like, when are you gonna do your videos again? I'm like, I don't know, but here we are, guys. You guys encouraged me. Makes me happy when you guys miss me, and it's nice to be missed. It's nice when people tell you that they love to watch you cook and love all of this, and thank you guys. It's really nice. It's really motivating, because I just started this just to have something to do at home after work, because I just didn't have, like, I didn't have a lot of hobbies, and it was getting cold, so there was nothing to really do, and I'm like, I'm just gonna start this. But yeah, and then we get busy around the end of the year at work. So, oh, and then I had COVID back in December, so that wasn't fun because I couldn't like taste anything. So that sucked, but gracias a Dios, we're still here. We're good. But has anybody's that's had COVID, like, their taste buds changed? Because I feel like mine did a little bit. Like, I love onions, and lately, like, they just have like this weird little taste to them. It's not like nasty, but it's just weird. I don't know, it's like a weird taste. But owie. These are really hot, you guys, be careful. Like, dice mi suegra que tienes que tener callos, like, to flip tortillas. You also have to have callos to do this because it's really, really hot. Oh, look, had a little baby in there. We don't want that, though. I mean, I guess you could eat it, but I don't want that. Okay. And you guys wanted, if you guys want like a lot of rajas, you guys have to do a lot of these because they shrink, and then once you cut them, it's not a lot. So if you guys want a lot, you guys have to make a lot. But since we're gonna add all these things, it's gonna be a lot of food. Oh, it smells so, I wish you guys could smell this. Like, it smells freaking delicious. It smells so good. I can't. Oh, yes, girl. Like, prima, like, my stomach, like, it can't tolerate spicy. And you guys know I love spiciness. And lately, like, I've been getting, like, a lot of, like, heartburn, and it sucks. I always used to say I am gonna cry the day that I can't eat spicy food anymore, because that is, like, seriously, like, I'm not a big fan of, like, sweet stuff. So I've been, like, slightly depressed because I can't eat as much spicy stuff anymore, because I get, like, this pain in my stomach. And I'm pretty sure one of my brother-in-laws told me that it might be an ulcer, and I'm like, no, don't tell me that. Like, get out of here with your negativity, because no, like, I refuse to accept that. But I'm, like, slightly thinking that it might be that. But yeah, like, and I noticed it more after COVID, like, that I couldn't eat spiciness anymore. So I was, like, really, really sad. But so now we're gonna just cut them up in little rajitas, obviamente, right? I don't know how, I guess it's just preference how big and thin you want them, and how wide, or not wide, but how long you want them. I usually just do, like, about this much. Y se van a hacer, like, a lot. Not a lot, but y'all know what I mean. Just cut them up in rajitas. Like this. I was gonna actually go live yesterday because I was making quesadillas de carne asada, but I came home so tired from work, and I just wanted to enjoy the day. And oh, you guys, yesterday was so nice outside. I was like, I just want to like enjoy my cooking, like my last day cooking like this, because it was just so nice. And I don't ever get to enjoy it because I'm always working. By the time I get home, it's like super late out there, and I don't get to grill that often because, you know, that's Georgia's thing now. I bought him a grill one year, and one day he's like, I think you like secretly bought it for yourself, because I was like seriously grilling all that summer. I love grilling. And so now he doesn't let me because he likes to grill too, so we fight for the grill. But yesterday I got home before him, so I was like, yes, it's my turn. I'm taking over this. Oh, that's sad. That's so sad people don't like spicy. I don't know why. It makes me sad that they don't like spiciness or they can't eat it. Like, oh, you guys don't know what you're missing. I feel like spicy food, or like spicy or like salsas, like they just give food like extra flavor. Like, it's so yummy. Okay. Alright guys, I have shrimp que estaba descongelando over here, because we're gonna add some shrimp to it too, because you know that I like protein. So I already made arroz yesterday, so I'm not gonna make rice today because I already made some yesterday. Quedó quite a bit. So I think that's all we're gonna need our sabrita for. So I'm gonna clean up your area. So you're gonna have your rajitas and your onions, your can of corn. You're also gonna, oh, we have our shrimp here, and we're also gonna need, this is like a super fast dish, you guys. It's just taking me forever because I'm explaining everything. You're gonna need some nor suiza, or, hey, did you guys know that I saw a TikTok about this, about how we call it nor suiza, but it's nor, and I can't remember what it was. When I remember, I'll let you guys know, but it was like, oh, I think because it was like the people that made this, they're like from Suiza, which is, I don't remember where it's at, but I don't know how to say it in English, but so it was like Nor Suiza, or I think it used to be called Nor Suiza or something like that, and that's why we call it Nor Suiza, even though it's just Nor. Like, I don't know. That tripped me out, because I'm like, I just grew up thinking it was Nor Suiza, like, but it's Nor. It's caldo de, it's bouillon. Como dice Georgie Bougie, bouillon. He thinks he's French. Oh, you are going to need some sour cream and some heavy whipping cream, or you can use milk if you don't want to use the heavy whipping cream, but you will need these things. Okay. Oh, and butter too. I need butter. Mine's almost out, but you're gonna need butter to do all these things. And then this was like the hardest part, is just cutting everything up and peeling your chiles. But we're gonna grab our handy dandy blender, and then we're gonna do some sour cream. And this is like just kind of wing it. You don't have to have like exact measurements. It just depends on how much crema you want in your dish. I'm gonna just do like 3/4 of a cup and see from there, and kind of oh, you're also gonna add can you guys see that? I know, right, prima? Let me double check, because you never know. There's butter. I know there's butter because it wasn't that heavy. So I know there's butter. So I started doing this maña thing where I like label if I have, like, if it's not butter, because I'm not willing to go through that again. One time that happened to me. I thought it was like my food, and so I took it with me, and then when I opened it at work, it was the butter, and I was so sad because it was like bomb food that I had. Ugh, so sad. So I'm just gonna do like, this is a teaspoon or a tablespoon, but I'm gonna do like half of it because you know how it's like really salty. I don't want to over salt it. So once it starts to cook and stuff, we'll taste it, and then we'll go from there. So you're gonna add a little nor, and then you're gonna add a little bit of your rajitas just to kind of give it flavor. Just a little tiny bit. Just like un puñito. And then a little bit of your corn too. Just to give it the flavor of the corn and stuff. And then, if it closes, you're just gonna what it should look like right there. So it should just look like crema, and it should be like enough liquid to pour out of it. Okay, all right, and then we're gonna bring everything. I'm gonna bring you guys over to the stove. You guys know how this goes. I have to take you with me everywhere. Don't mind my mess everywhere, you guys. Okay, so you guys can see that. Can you guys see that? I need to bring it closer. Consume de pollo. I've never called it that. I don't know. I don't know why. Which it is. Technically, it is consume de pollo because that's what it is. Okay. So you're gonna bring all your stuff over. George calls that. I leave this. I don't know if you guys do this, but I always leave like my overhead light on in las noches because sometimes I need to come grab stuff in the middle of the night. I don't know why, but he calls it my Mexican night light. So I always like, that's why I started calling it the Mexican night light. Okay, bring everything. Alright, this we might need it later, but we're gonna turn this on to about medium high. Maybe. And then we are gonna grab our, let's grab a spoonful, just enough to like get all of your onions in there. Todavía queda poquita, I'm not putting it in there like todo empty. Todavía queda poquito the butter. And it's gonna melt that. Can you guys see inside? Here. Can you guys see inside of there? Yeah, there we go. Just start doing that. Let it all melt. Guys, this dish is so yummy. So yummy. It's like one of my favorites. I love all food, but I always like forget, like I just go from like que se me antoja for that day, but sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I love this dish, and then I just do it. I was really struggling to like figure out like what to do, what to show you guys, or like what to do for dinner, because sometimes like I've just been doing the same thing over and over, because you know, like when you get those days where you just don't feel like doing anything like new or special. So I was like, nah, nomás está haciendo lo mismo todo el tiempo. I'm like, dang, I'm tired of eating the same thing. So okay, that's melted. We're gonna go ahead and throw our onions in there. Like I said, it's up to you how much onions you like. You don't even have to use onions if you don't like onions. But I happen to love onions. So we're just gonna do onions. Some of those were way too big. Uy. So you're just gonna, maybe I'm gonna turn it up too high and see if it'll heat up faster. Oh, tortas ahogadas are so good. Oh, you guys, my mom, so I want to say it was like 2-3 months ago. My mom called us and she was like, hey, come and eat. We're like, I'm gonna make dinner. And I'm like, okay. So we went over. She made tortas ahogadas, okay? Mind you, earlier in the day, she was like, tráeme 2 bolsas de chile de árbol. And I was like, all right, cool. So se las llevé. And she was like, yeah, come and eat. Everything's ready. And I was like, cool. So we go over. This woman, my mom, who cannot eat chile, okay? So she can't taste it because it, like, le hace daño. She made the spiciest salsa that I have ever tasted for tortas ahogadas. I was crying. I was in literal tears. Sitting there eating. I couldn't stop eating, of course, because it was delicious. But we were like, Mom, like, what the heck? And she was like, it's good, huh? I'm like, Mom, like, look at me. I'm crying. Like, I love spiciness, but this is too much. She's like, ay, nomás le eché las 2 bolsas de chile de árbol. We were like, what the heck, Mom? No. Like, that is too much. Si acaso nomás se le eché un puñito, but not a lot. Like, oh, we were crying. And we tease her till this day. So then the next time she made them, she didn't use a lot, and it was like perfect. So we're like, yeah, Mom, like, como tú no lo puedes probar, like, no, use somebody that can. I love her though. She's funny. I'm gonna try and see if we can make another dish together. Just have to figure out. Not tortas ahogadas though, because that's a family secret. Okay. So they're supposed to be getting translucent. Ya le bajé poquito. Ya le bajé poquito la lumbre because it was really hot. So you see how they're starting to get translucent? That's what you want. So once they start getting like that, you're gonna add your rajitas. Cook those for a bit. Get them in there. At this point, you can also add sal de ajo, or not sal de ajo, but like garlic powder. Ay, nos pegan. I don't think I have any right now, but you can add like onion powder. Not sal, because then it'll be like super salty with the nor and the salt combined. So if you want it to add it, let's just use the powder one. That's what it should be looking like. Then when that happens, you're gonna add your corn. Mix that in. That's what it's gonna start to look like. Look at how yummy that looks. It's so freaking colorful, you guys. So colorful. Love it. And then, here we go. You're gonna add your crema. If you need to, you can add a little bit of milk to your blender and just throw it in there. Just a little bit though, but not too much, because then it'll be like too watery. You don't want that. Just un charquito, just to kind of clean up your blender. Just kind of move it around and let it stick. Ooh, look how yummy it looks. It smells so good. I'm excited. So excited, you guys. Look how yummy that looks. Throw that in there. Clean up your blender. Okay. And then you're gonna add your whatever protein. I know I've seen some people do it con chicken, like shredded chicken, but I haven't happened to love seafood. You know, it's summer, so I'm gonna just do some shrimp. Just throw it in there hasta que se cuezan. Should be about like 7-8 minutes till they turn pink. You guys can do tostadas with this, or you can do like arroz. Like how I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just do arroz on the side and some tortillas. Who knows? George might get lucky and I might make tortillas hechas a mano. Who knows? I still have a couple more things to do around the house, so maybe not. We have tortillas here, but maybe. I haven't done them in a while. I might just do them then. So you want to taste it after your shrimp has been cooked, okay? Just kind of make sure it doesn't stick. Look how yummy it looks, you guys. I wish you guys could smell it. This is the only sad part, is that you guys can't smell how delicious this smells. I love when the shrimp start turning like pinkish. And it's almost done. Oh, you guys. So one of these days, I'm going to do some picadillo that my dad gave me a recipe for. And it's so delicious. It's super, super easy too. It's picadillo de carne molida. And usually like I'll make it like in caldito. And then if I have leftover the next day, I'll make sopes. And then we'll just eat sopes de picadillo. So yummy, so yummy. It's so hot in here. Look at me. I'm all sweating. But yeah, I also wanted to make fish tacos with you guys. Because I have the air fryer now. And like, it's like 3 minutes per each fish to cook. So super, super fast now. Oh, look how yummy it is. Okay. The shrimp is cooked. We're gonna taste test it. Couldn't say it. Okay, todavía le falta poquito. Just a little tiny bit. You don't want to overdo it, because then, like I said, it's too like salty. Let me wash my spoon. I'm gonna taste it again. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, ya la apagué. Okay, you guys, let me show you what this looks like. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, it smells so delicious. You want to keep moving it to like stir it until you take it off of your thing, because otherwise, como es leche or like dairy, it'll stick to the bottom of your pan if you're not constantly stirring it until you take it off of the stove burner. But there we go. And that's how you make rajitas con crema, and you can add your protein. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick cooking sesh with me. I missed you guys. I hope to be back a lot more, but you know, life happens, and sometimes you gotta put your dreams on pause. Okay, Theo, I'll save you a plate. But yeah, I'm gonna try to at least do this once a week if I can, now that we're kind of that I'm not working so much and I can actually get off on time. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I'll let you guys know again when I'm back on live, okay? Hi, mamas. Okay, thanks guys, bye.